find more corsages of
Right,
gardenias.
corsages and maybe the fragrances they wore, the perfumes.
Yeah. Love it. All right, this is the Goldenrod live plant. Again, stunning, stunning color, texture, sort of spherical texture for you. It's a 3-piece spark plug Goldenrod live plant combination for you. It is a perennial. It is native to the U.S., so we're gonna have good luck with this one. We don't have to pamper it. 3 easy pays at $13 on this. All right, Alan. Oh my gosh, that looks so pretty with those roses.
Beautiful cut flowers. You can use as a cut flower. So it's got this beautiful golden color, being a goldenrod. And oftentimes you think of goldenrods in the fall, in the meadows. They're beautiful. They just have that golden haze over everything. This is a special variety that will bloom all season long. So it's a special variety that will start blooming in spring, bloom through the summer, and into the fall. So it's got a very long season of bloom.
It is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, and a lot of times this is what attracts your eyes, I think, in a garden. It's that
the bright
texture.
colors. It's almost like fireworks.
Yeah,
the texture, it's all beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, can you imagine just a little bit of, I'm not doing a good job at imitating, a little bit of wind, but you know, you can imagine how it would, just a little bit of wind would be just beautiful.
And it will also be alive with pollinators, so they'll sway in the breeze and have pollinators as well. Now, since it is a native plant, it comes from the neighborhood. The neighborhood insects are used to it, and they know it's a good food source. So it's really good for not only butterflies, but you can do moths and beetles and little flies. They love it. So this plant will just be alive with pollinators. It's a great pollinator plant.
Well, that's very cool to know.
Yeah.
That's really, really cool. How much sun do I need? Do I need special soil with this?
It's not picky about soil.
Okay.
It's a full sun plant, so give it at least 6 hours of sun a day.
Okay.
And it's pretty easy to take care of. It is deer resistant. Again, it's got these
deer resistant again.
Like sandpaper leaves. You feel them, and you don't want to touch them. You won't want to eat them, so the deer will not like them.
Wow, deer resistant again, my friends. That's really important. Okay.
And also, if you don't cut the flowers back, I would suggest deadheading throughout the spring and summer.
Okay.
But then towards fall, stop taking the dead flowers off, and they will set seeds, and then those seeds will actually feed the birds.
Oh, wow.
And
that's cool.
And then allow the plant to remain in your garden until the spring. Don't cut it back until the spring.
Okay.
Because it can act as a habitat for our little nature friends that need to hide in plant material.
Okay.
So if you cut your whole garden back in the fall, there's no place for little creatures to hide.
Okay.
So this would be a good plant to keep in the garden until the spring.
What else do you suggest that I plant near it?
This would be a great container plant. It's rather compact. It only gets about 2 feet tall. So with that floss flower, that would be great. It'd be super pollination. You know, this would attract all the natives, and then the floss flower would attract the butterflies.
Nice.
So that would be a hot spot for insects if you plant those two together.
Okay.
And again, this would be the middle of your border. If you have a meadow, you know, you want a meadow feel, or against a fence, you know, it would be look very pastoral, very rural. If you planted against a fence.
Oh, that would be very pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, take a look at these. This is what you're getting. This is what we're shipping off to you. I mean, that is, they say 3 plants, but there's more than.
Right, there's a lot of shoots coming up.
I mean, there's a lot of shoots.
So that has maybe 3 or 4 in there.
Yeah.
And each one of those will produce a flower.
I mean, take a look at all of that you're gonna get. So we're gonna put it in a container. Should we put one of these in, each one individually in a container, or put them all together?
If you put them by themselves, it would be a nice show, because you can see this one is beautiful on its own, and it blooms a long time, so it would be a good container on itself. So probably 1 plant would fill that up by the middle of the summer. But if you're impatient like I am sometimes, I put 2 in a container, maybe even 3, and just have it instant container.
Okay.
You know, instantly filled container.
And think about cut flowers. I mean, the roses that you added to that, and of course, you use the Ultimate Innovations bird feeder that also doubles as a vase, which looks amazing. But it has that wildflower, that's very artistic right there in that pot. That looks amazing.
And also, I'd like to say, Goldenrod has a bad reputation of causing hay fever, and it really doesn't. I mean, we have pretty much our faces in these, and we're not sneezing.
Exactly.
So the culprit in the fall is actually ragweed. The pollen of the goldenrod is thick and heavy, and it doesn't blow through the air. It's made to stick onto bees. So the bees pollinate it, whereas ragweed is air pollinated. You can't really see ragweed because it's nondescript, but it's blowing all that pollen in your eyes, in your hair, on your face, and that's the culprit, not the goldenrod.
Huh. Well, you got it out of jail. Perfect. And do remember, you're going to get a set of 3 of these. They're $39. 3 easy pays at $13. So it needs full sun.
Full sun.
Fertilizer?
Fertilize about once a month. It's not too picky for soil. It's easy to grow.
Okay.
It's a native, and it's super hardy, cold hardy. So you can pretty much grow it anywhere in the continental United States. You can use the flowers fresh as cut flowers, or you could dry them. It's a nice golden color when
that
they
would be
dry as
pretty
well.
if you dried it.
And they'll last
Yeah.
for a long time. Use it in your fall arrangements. As a dried flower, it will last a long time.
I was thinking you could do it with your hydrangeas if you dried them off of your hydrangea tree.
Oh yeah,
If you wanted to do
use
something
both
like
of those.
that.
Yeah, totally.
Or, I mean, there's so many different things. Just now is the time to go ahead, put it in the cart, and make sure that you check out, because 'tis the season, and we're going to be shipping these off. Some of you will get yours pretty much, you know, pronto, because it's warm enough where you are. Here, where we live, in the Northeast, in the Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware area, my Grammy always said, don't plant anything, particularly vegetables, until Mother's Day.
She was wise. Granny was wise. She was right. Absolutely right.
Yeah.
So middle of May.
You know, we were, my family was potato farmers.
Okay.
Way back when. I still like to grow potatoes. I think that's
in your
amazing.
genes.
Yeah, it's in the genes. But good thing I don't have to stay afloat planting potatoes. Trust me, I'm not that good at it. But go ahead and continue to dial in for this. Put it in your cart. Check out. Try something a little bit different. Very, very, very colorful and absolutely easy to grow. Deer resistant as well. All right. Already very popular from the preview. The gardenias.